All right, Kenman here, and today we have a fun unboxing. At least I think this is going to be fun. I don't know. Can't remember exactly what this is, but I'm pretty sure I know. If it is, I ordered it several months ago. So let's find out together. I paid retail price for this. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, whoops, there it is. Please feel free to comment down below as I fidget around here. Let's see. It is what I thought. I'm going to take this receipt out. It's got address and info on it, and we'll just get there's the knife and bag on the floor. RiveKnives.com. Look at how small this package is. Today, we're going to look at the Rive Knives Quickdraw. The Rive promise is to provide the absolute best products in the weight class. We challenge you to find a better pound for pound, dollar for dollar opponent. Designed in California, the Quickdraw. I got the Phantom version. Rive the Lightning, hashtag. D2 T6 aluminum, length, width, height. Let's just get this thing out. Do I have to tear? I have to cut that. Wow, what an interesting packaging. All right. Wow. There, it's for it's child proof. I am a child. Okay, there we go. We've got it. Man. It's, you know, you look at things and you know it's small. You see the sizes. You don't realize how small it really is. Here we are. This is the Rive Quickdraw Multi tool. That did not flick out all the way. Click. Boom. So like the package said, we have a D2 blade. We have an aluminum handle. It is not, there is no lock. It's just kind of like a slip joint. There is no half stop in there. Does have a captive pivot on there, so you only need one side. Flicks it out. But this is considered a multi-tool. It does say 5, but then it doesn't tell me what the 5 are. And I don't know if I can find them. The ones that it does state that I did see is it has the blade. It's got this super tiny little straight razor blade right there. It actually feels kind of sharp on this D2 steel. We have the bottle opener right there. So that's 1, 2. They're talking about this lanyard clip. Let me close this quick. Is also supposed to be like a pry bar. Although that is pretty thick. You would think they would thin that out. Because, you know, if they were to thin it out, you could use it as like maybe a little flathead screwdriver / pry bar. But that is pretty thick. I mean, yeah, you might be able to use that. You can get some pressure with that and do some, you know, something where you could pry and push something out. But it's going to be hard to really wedge that into any small kind of a crack. Does have the flipper tab. How can you one-hand it? You can. Got to be kind of careful. You don't want to actually slam that around into your finger. So, I don't know. I failed that first time. I haven't failed since, but there we go. It's like, I can do it. Watch me. It's a little harder to hold with the left hand with that clip right there. It's like right where my thumb wants to sit. Because like up here seems a little high and it feels like it's doing this, and down here is a little low. I want to put it right there where that hot spot kind of pushes against my thumb. So holding it lower is a little easier. Maybe not. in the left, but in the right, that's not an issue because you kind of just back there. Your thumb can pretty much be anywhere. Here I am just complaining that lefty-righty kind of a, you can't swap the clip to the other side, so I'm stuck with it there. That does work fairly good. So this is a piece of aluminum. I could maybe do a laser mark on there, huh? Comment below. What do we think? Should we try to customize this? I mean, why wouldn't we? It was inexpensive. I think you can get these for around $30, but they'll give you a discount right off the bat, like a 10 or 20%. I don't know if they're trying to grow business, what they really have. This might be their only kind of thing. Like I believe this was on Kickstarter. I'm not sure exactly how I found this or where it came to end up in my searches and then purchase. I bought it, man. It's probably been almost 2 months now, so it took kind of a while before I actually received it. The action seems to be okay, though. It flips out good. You get your finger kind of stuck in there. You could kind of choke up right into this area underneath that hook of that bottle opener and doesn't feel so bad. It's a tiny little knife, and since it doesn't have a lock, you're kind of able to do things like this with it. But if I'm holding it like this, I can't really close it on my hand. I'm trying to right now, and I can't. Because that kind of gets in the way and it comes around and catches. So you're able to kind of, I don't know what you call that, a pinch grip. If you're holding back here, you know, you could push and again, it's catching. And even if that got loose, you've got another one and another one, you know, coming around. Yeah, it's not the locking knife. You don't want to do anything crazy where you could potentially bring that and cut yourself. But if you got a finger locked up in there, there's pretty much no way that blade's going to come around and be able to catch you because it can't. Again, light duty use here. This is more of a keychain. Put it on a bag, put it on your keys, or throw it in your glove box or whatever. You've got a little knife if you need to open something. You're not going to be able to make crazy work out of this, but it does feel fairly sharp. And if this D2 is in decent enough shape for what you're going to do with that tiny blade, that edge should hold. I like the way the point is kind of, you know, it sticks out a little bit. Like when you're holding it, this is straight. If I'm holding it straight, it's kind of got an angle down that direction. So when you're doing a draw, it's putting that blade at that angle to pull and putting that tip down into whatever it is you're cutting. So that's kind of a nice approach angle, if you will. I've got a big hand, so I can really get on there. But man, I feel like if you get into that, you can get a nice cut with your boxes or your packages or small things around the office or at home. It is cool. It is compact, takes up literally no space at all. The Rive. Who has one of these? Anybody order one? Like I said, I think it was a Kickstarter of who knows how long ago, but I ordered it direct from their riveknives.com or whatever. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested, but I'm not affiliate or anything. I paid retail price for this. Laser mark on there. Comment. What should we put on there? What would look cool? I could laser mark this. I could laser mark the blade. We could have something go all the way across both of them. Give me some ideas, some feedback. We'll give it a shot. Why not? It is a fun little knife, really. Centered, sure. Actions, you know, the detent's fairly solid. Blade doesn't really have any play. It actually has a little rock that way. See that? That's in focus. It's not really going back and forth this direction, but this way it kind of has just a little bit of rock. But that's kind of that lockout. You break free of that, and then it feels kind of grindy. You're not going to be able to swing this at all. It's kind of a grind push shut. The detent is strong enough, though, that you can get that to flick out. It looks like I just scratched my nail. See that? I put a little scratch on my nail on this little edge right here, flipping down and in like that. How about that? Okay. So, all in all, that's an interesting little multi-tool bottle opener, kind of a fun little cute little fidget toy that you can bring out and impress your friends at the party, right? Okay. 4.5 end to end. We have the blade to the handle is about 2 inches, but the actual blade is only, I don't know, 5/8 maybe, the cutting surface. A little more than half, almost 5/8 for a cutting surface. Handle is just under 2 3/4, basically. She's a small one there. Blade thickness, 0.08. Well, it's 0.08 all the way to the end, but then you've got this little wedge cut for that blade. It does look sharp. It's nice and shiny. Mirror edge. All right. 0.30, pretty thin handle. And then the widest part, 0.73 that way. It is definitely small. I do a comparison of everything with the Pyrite. Pyrite is a great button lock daily user, fidgety fun factor. If you're looking for a daily carry, check out a Pyrite. Might be the one for you. Zoom in. It is tiny compared to that Pyrite. The Pyrite is probably almost as big as it is closed. Yeah, it's just a little bit longer. Centering. Just a little bit longer than the closed Pyrite. I suppose I could get out the mini Pyrite. Put her next to a mini Pyrite. They're fairly close. Handle on the mini Pyrite is 1/4 inch longer. Blade is about 1/4 inch longer. So for that mini, it definitely still beats out this Rive. It's a tiny one. I don't need to go much more on about this one here. It's just a fun little fidgety, I guess, multi-tool, even though what are the multis? Comment below. Like I said, it says 5. What are the 5? Because I can only find cut opener and a pry. What would be the other 2? Let me know in the comments below. The Rive, a quick draw. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.